Aloha Cancers, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing your monthly reading for the month of August 2019. So one of my clients and regular watchers had a beautiful suggestion that I want to share with you guys, and that is to actually watch your reading twice. So watch it once at the beginning of the month and then watch it again at the end of the month. So what happened for this particular viewer is she watched it at the beginning of the month and it really didn't make a lot of sense to her. Like it just, yeah, she was just like, well, I don't know, you know. She was watching it, but then she watched it at the end of the month and she was amazed to see how everything that I had shared had actually come to fruition. In kind of a, she actually said, I'll quote, like, it was like scary how accurate it was. So that is a fun thing to try, and I would encourage you, if you do try that, let me know, or go back and watch your July reading and let me know like what resonated with you from that, and what actually, you know, what were some of the things that came to fruition from that. So that's really kind of a cool suggestion, and I actually might try it for myself just to see kind of like how that works. And so I'm going to do the reading. We've got the theme for the month that is going to come through. So this will be sort of the overriding energy for the month for you. This is going to give you kind of a bird's eye view of the month. And then I'll be drawing 3 additional cards that will give you more of the nitty gritty, kind of like specific things that are going to be occurring for you this month. And then we're going to be focusing on life changes. So many people are going through life changes right now, and I was guided to use the butterfly deck to help you determine what areas of your life are shifting and kind of what you can do about it. So you'll be getting a little bit more guidance around that. And then lastly, I have drawn a power animal card for you. So this is going to be your totem animal for the month, your animal guide, if you will, that is wanting to help you and assist you for the coming month. So I'll be sharing that with you at the very end. And then I've got another video that's going to play after I've completed the reading. Another video will play that is going to share with you about the magic of Maui. So make sure to stay tuned and check out that video at the very end as well. Okay, let's rock and roll. I'm looking outside and it's super windy all of a sudden. I don't know if it's going to storm. We really could use the rain. We've had a lot of fires here in Maui. In fact, the biggest fires that they've ever had on Maui happened in the last month here. We had 3 different fires that occurred, and I think one was determined arson. Another one was someone that was like smoking that started it, you know, carelessly type of thing. So yeah, it's really pretty interesting, but I'm kind of hoping we get rain, although with this wind it could be like a storm, right? And we don't actually in Maui, like on different parts of Maui have different climate, right? And here in Kihei we very rarely get rain. We just don't get a lot of rain. We're on the leeward side, I guess that would be the leeward side, and so we just don't get a lot of rain. So it's kind of fun actually when we do get rain, or when we get the little storms, right? Okay, so let's get going with the reading and we'll jump right in. So we have the 5 of Earth card coming in for you. Earth cards are all about how you make your money and what you need to do to be here on Earth. And this particular card is about fears around money. So you're experiencing in this month, you're going to be experiencing some fears around money. And you know what happens when this occurs, of course, is fear can be kind of sort of this downward spiral, right? You get afraid, and then that leads to another fearful thought, and leads to another thought, and so on, right? And going down and down and down. So this month, they're encouraging you to shift your focus. Definitely, you know, feel what you're feeling and see what's underneath that. Like, is there an action that you need to take? But it's also about shifting your focus onto the things that are going well in your life, because usually it's just 1 or 2 areas that you're having an issue with, right? And then you get those fears wrapped up in that. So if you can focus on the things that are going well in your life, the things that you can be grateful for, that's helpful. The other helpful thing is to accept help. So this is not a time to be like, I got this, I'm going to take care of this on my own. This is a time to accept help, okay? So have that wisdom to accept help from others. And some of you that are self-employed are kind of like, I don't know if this is going to work, right? So there's that little bit of that energy around that as well. Let's see what else is coming up for you guys. Okay. Bring on the clarity. What else do Cancers need to know for this month? Okay, so you've got Earth, got basically Earth and water this month. So Earth is very grounded energy, water is very emotional. So you might find yourself a little bit more emotional this month, but you're also still going to be very grounded. So that, that's kind of a good balance there. So 6 of water is coming in for you. Water cards are about the depth of emotion, and this particular water energy is about memories. So memories, something from your history, your childhood that may be coming up this month. And the reason any of this ever comes up for you is so that you can look at it, that you can actually feel it. So oftentimes we have things that happen when we were a child or when we were young, and we didn't know how to deal with them. We didn't know how to process them. We didn't know what was going on. Maybe we're even told not to feel our emotions, right? So now things are coming up in your circumstance or your life now that are maybe mirroring that situation, and it's an opportunity. Yay! An opportunity for spiritual growth. Yay! Right? And the thing about it is you should get excited, because this is an opportunity for you to show up differently this time. To really, because now you're an adult, you're grown, you're older, you have the ability to evolve this forward. So do it. Show up differently. Really feel your feelings, and so that you can clear that and I don't even want to say clear, I want to say reintegrate, right? So that you can reintegrate that piece of yourself that maybe is fractured, that was fractured off. And as a coping mechanism, we often do that to kind of compartmentalize things. So we want to bring that piece back and to integrate it, okay? So that's the other piece of it. Okay, and then King of Water is coming in. So I like King of Water. Water cards are all about, again, the depth of emotion, and King is kind of, the top card, right? So this is about connecting with your heart, opening your heart. So opening your heart and your mind to the people around you. And that's really the safest place for us to be. We want to be in a state of, making sure our energy is clear, and then really be fully open. And this can also be about donating to charities, right? Giving of your time, of your money, to those that are less fortunate. So that's another way to open your heart. You may get some very helpful advice this month as well. So someone's going to give you advice that you can trust. And that's something that is just a key piece to remember, that, the advice that you're getting this month from this particular person, and this would be a King of Water type person, right? Somebody that's trustworthy, someone that's generous, respected, all of that kind of stuff. And they're going to give you some advice, and you can trust it, okay? And then we have the 3 of Earth coming in. This has come up a couple different times this month for different signs. This Earth card, again, is about how you make your money, what you need to do to be here on Earth. And this is the creativity and collaboration card. So creativity meaning bring your own brand of magic to whatever it is that you're doing. Collaboration is being a team player, working with others, not doing everything solo. So again, that connects with that 5 of Earth, which is about accepting help. So this is about being a team player, and you may also get some kudos for, doing some good work, right? So getting sort of a pat on the back or some sort of recognition for your high quality work, right? Okay, let's see what the changes are that are coming for you this month. Okay, so Heavenly Signs. Oh, how sweet is that? So the Heavenly Signs card is letting you know that your loved ones that have transitioned are sending you signs. So it's beautiful energy when we can recognize and acknowledge that we're getting signs. So even just last night, I had a dream about my mom. My mom's been gone for quite a while now, and I love having dreams about her. I didn't get to hug her in this dream, but I did see her, right? And so any type of signs that you get, whether it's in a dream, maybe you see a bird, maybe you see a dime or a penny. Dimes and pennies typically come from loved ones, right? So you're getting signs from heaven. So watch for them. It could even be a feather, right? What has meaning to you? And notice that. So many times we question, like, is this really a sign? Don't question. Just say, this is a sign. So this is something that we learn in improv, not to ask questions, but to make statements. So instead of asking, is this a sign? Say to yourself, this is a sign. This is a sign, right? Because you know it is, right? It wouldn't have come to you if it wasn't. Okay. And then we have, you are stronger than you know. So this is letting you know that you have a really deep inner strength that is available to you. So this deep inner strength is available to you. It's really something that you can tap into, and to know that you really can make it through. So that's the other piece of it. You know, you can, it's amazing what we can do, right? What we can work through, what we can accomplish. And so this is an encouragement card for you as it relates to that. So there's some changes also coming related to your religion and or spirituality. So this might mean that you find a different church. Maybe you connect with a new type of thought, right? Maybe there's some a new book that you read, or something that just really sort of opens your mind up spiritually, makes you maybe shift your thoughts or beliefs. So this energy around religion and spirituality is there's shifts in that. And I always say, with all of that, follow what resonates with you, right? So some religions you might find like parts of it that resonate with you and parts don't. And I always say, like, you know, follow and connect with what resonates with you, and let the rest of it go, as it were. So that's kind of your energy around changes this month. So let's see who your animal totem is. Oh, it's the monkey. The monkey is all about ingenuity. The monkeys are so creative, right? And they're really adaptable. They innovate. They just have lots of ideas, and they're fun and playful also. So allow this monkey to be your guide this month. Allow yourself to go with the flow, to be really creative, to be really open-minded, right? And open-hearted. That came in for you as well. Have an amazing, amazing month. Stay tuned and check the next video out that's going to play immediately following this one, that will share with you about the magic of Maui and how you can spend a week with me and the angels in this beautiful paradise. If you're new to me, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell to get notified when I post new videos. I do these on a monthly basis. I'm also back doing Daily Angel Insight, which are literally, they're 5 minutes or less, very short videos, just giving you a message to encourage you for the day and an affirmation. And then I'm also doing Feng Shui Fridays. So once a week you get quick Feng Shui tips to help you shift the energy in your home to improve your life. So much love and aloha. Aloha, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and today I'm super excited because I'm going to share a bit more detail about my upcoming retreat on Maui. So as you know, if you've been following me for a while, Maui is a magical place, and it really, the essence of Maui, it's hard to actually relay even. And I know the pictures are amazing, and the videos that you guys see that I post all the time on the you know, on the social media, various social media channels are incredible. And it's so much more than that, like just energetically. So this retreat is called Vitally You. And it's really about becoming more who you vitally are, who you truly are. So we're going to tap into that. So many different things that we can do around that, but we're tapping into your higher wisdom. We're tapping into your connection with your environment. We're tapping into bringing more fun into your life. So many different things, right? And so this retreat is really meant to open you up to dreaming again, to expanding your possibilities and what you are able to create in your life. So the point is to help you create more of that fabulous, maybe fantasy vacation-like lifestyle that you truly desire. And I'm super excited about it. So we are going to be surrounded by angels while we are here. So one of the things that has come in very strongly is that the angels, with my facilitating, the angels will be clearing the space before we even arrive. So the place that we are staying is the Wailea Inn, which is absolutely amazing and gorgeous. And I'll show you some pictures as we move along here. And we are going to clear the space before we even arrive. And each bedroom will be anchored with an angel. And then each individual that is coming to the retreat is also going to be assigned an angel. So I kind of laugh at their wording around that, assigning, because everyone is going to be working through different things, right? When we're there, and different things will come up for you, because Maui has a way of bringing up things to the surface for you to take a look at them so that they can be cleared. So it's kind of like about really allowing you to be able to see your obstacles, see what's blocking you, see where the resistance is in your life to creating what you really desire. And these angels, a specific angel, will be with you throughout the week to help you with that, which is absolutely incredible. Like, if you did nothing else all week but just hung out at the villa, or hung out on Maui with your angel, your life would change. But we have a lot more in store for you than just that. So that piece of it is amazing. Angels, the archangels are around me all the time. People that see angels have said that to me many, many times. They're like, do you know there's a bunch of angels around you? And I'm like, yeah, I know that, even though I don't see them, I just hear them. Sometimes I'll see a color, or I'll see something that makes me, that shows me that that is the angel that is there. But mainly I just hear them talking to me. So when I hear other people say to me, oh, you have angels around you, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm happy that you can see them, right? But to really spend a week with the angels is absolutely incredible. So just to kind of give you some basics, and then I'm going to share with you some of the stuff that I've already gotten lined up for the retreat. So the basics of the retreat is November 9th through the 15th. We actually will check in at, we can check in starting at 4 on the 9th, and then checkout is by 11 a.m. on the 15th. So it is a 7-day, 6-night retreat. So there'll be 6 evenings that we'll be spending at the villa, the Wailea Inn Villa. And I'll share with you the link below. It has all the retreat details. So if you want to go in and check out the rooms and all that kind of stuff, you can do that. But I want to share with you here some of the things that are included. So this is an all-inclusive retreat. That's one thing I felt was very, very important coming to Maui, is that you're taken care of. So from the minute you arrive, you will be picked up from the airport and brought to the retreat space. If you are staying somewhere else, some people are arriving early, and other people may be staying longer. So we'll work out the details of that as well. But you will get a transportation to the retreat space and back to wherever you're going. If you're staying at another location, you will get that. So that is included. Our villa is just steps from really world-class beaches. Like some of the best beaches on Maui are literally just right there. There's a park right there, lots of different areas to walk. There's shopping, there's restaurants, there's activities. Literally the cove that we can see from kind of our like private beach, and I say private in quotes because no beaches on Maui are private, but this one not too many people know about. I didn't know about it until this, so that was kind of a cool discovery when I discovered this beach. So right near there is a cove where it's really the best place to learn how to stand up paddleboard and to surf. So you have lots of different activities that you can do with snorkeling. There's all kinds of different stuff that you can do also on your own. We have a private pool and a jacuzzi at the villa. So that will be just for our use. It's very private. It's a gated, the facility itself is gated, it's in a little neighborhood actually, which I think is kind of cool. And yet it's a gated property. So all the beach towels, beach chairs, umbrellas, boogie boards, and other beach toys are all included. They have a couple toy closets that have everything in them. And the beach chairs are the great Tommy Bahama ones where you can actually put it on your back as a backpack. It's really easy to carry. It's got like a little cooler section in the back of it to a pocket and other little pockets, place for your drink, all kinds of stuff. So those are awesome. We are going to have healthy, organic, locally sourced as much as we possibly can meals, which are going to include, fresh fruits from Maui because our fruits are amazing, right? And also potentially locally made kombucha and kefir. I know a company that does that locally, and they're awesome. So, and the chef is going to chatted with her, and she's super excited to create a menu that is based on the plant paradox. So those of you that aren't familiar with that, it's a way to eat that is takes out the gluten and also lectins, because lectins are actually the thing that a lot of people have an issue with, and they don't necessarily even know that. And so a week you're going to be able to, eat this way, and it's delicious. Like the food is amazing. So super excited about that. We will also have the transportation, obviously, to and from our excursions. That is included as well. So let's get into kind of the fun activities to uplift you during the retreat. So we are going to be offering yoga 3 mornings while you're there. Local gal Jen is going to be teaching yoga, and she's amazing. Like, gosh, she just is so good and really great about giving different options for different people. She's also she's been on island for a lot of years, and so she has a lot of wisdom to impart around Hawaiian traditions, and she'll bring in some of that for you guys as well. And then 2 days during the week, we are going to offer a Nia dance session. There may actually be some additional sessions that are optional that you can participate in as well. So Beth Giles is going to be teaching those. She's from the Twin Cities, and I'm not going to remember offhand all of the certifications that she has, but amazing. And we're going to be doing that on the beach, on the grassy lawn. There's just doing these things outside, and same thing with yoga. Doing these things outside is just incredible. It just brings things to a whole new level. So there will be some movement there that you can participate in. We are going to do a snorkeling boat cruise. So that is one of my favorite things to do. And typically I know some people are a little bit nervous, maybe aren't as good as swimmers. Typically they always have life jackets or like noodles. That's what I do, just because it is, and I even I'm comfortable swimming and stuff like that, but I like to snorkel with a noodle, then I don't have to think about it, right? And it's just, you can just float around, and typically they'll take us to the turtle cleaning station. So this is a really cool place where turtles go to get the algae eaten off of them. So they actually go into the little station, and the fish come and eat all the algae off of them, and then the next turtle comes in, and it's really Super cool to watch, super cool to see, and just tons of turtles. And then, of course, lots of other sea life, lots of other fish, beautiful, amazing fish that we get to see. So that will be a fun excursion that we'll be doing. We'll also be doing a partial road to Hana. So Road to Hana is one of my favorite things to do on the island. I feel like it's a super spiritual journey. Every time I go, there's just this spiritual aspect to it. There's a lot of really spiritual places along there. We are actually going to have two Hawaiian guides. I believe there will be two. It kind of depends on numbers, but the numbers that I'm calculating that we'll have, we will most likely have two guides that will be with us. And we are going to go to a couple of my favorite waterfalls, as well as a few other very spiritual places along the road to Hana. We won't be going all the way to Hana, because that is, you know, that's a long, it's a long trek to go all the way. So we're not going to go all the way, but we're going to do kind of a partial road to Hana, get you guys seeing these amazing, incredible waterfalls that Maui is known for, and then also learning about the Hawaiian culture and the history and what, you know, what these places mean to the Hawaiians. So that, I think, is really going to be amazing. We are also going to be doing a lei making session and a hula lesson. So, and we'll actually be dancing hula at sunset. I worked that out. So awesome. So I'm really excited about that. That will be an optional thing. People can do it or not do it. You know, obviously, if there's something you're not comfortable with doing or don't want to do, you don't have to, right? But my encouragement is that you experience as much as you possibly can while you're there. And particularly, you know, being in that place of soaking up the wisdom and the knowledge that's available about living aloha and what does that really mean. So that is the lei making and hula lesson. We're also going to have a full moon mythology bonfire ceremony with that. So they're going to be sharing with us the legend of Maui, the demigod, and more about the history of the Hawaiian Islands, all of that kind of stuff. And then we are going to do an awa ceremony. So awa, I know it as kava from Fiji. So when I was in Fiji, we had kava a number of different times when we were in Fiji. And it's a very sacred ceremony that they do, and the way that they make it is very sacred. So we're going to do an awa ceremony, which is the Hawaiian version of the kava. And that will be with the bonfire, and that coincides with the full moon. So we are going to be doing a full moon release, and this bonfire will happen that same day. So then we are also going to be doing a crystal bowl healing and a sacred cacao ceremony. So that's going to be amazing. A friend of mine gets this really sacred cacao from Costa Rica, and she makes it. If you've ever been to a cacao ceremony, some of you know it usually tastes like crap. Like, it usually doesn't taste very good, but she makes it taste good, and it's a drink. So it's not like, yeah. So it's amazing, and it also has just super healing properties as well. So those are some of the activities that we're going to be doing during the week. Each day, each of the 5 main days, I'm actually going to be focusing on an element. So there's 5 different feng shui elements that we'll be focusing on. So we are going to be focusing on the 5 elements while we are there. So this is something really unique to this retreat that you will not have experienced at any other retreat, I can guarantee. Unless you've been on a feng shui retreat where they have done that. But the 5 elements are fire, water, earth, metal, and wood. And each of the 5 main days, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we are going to be focusing on one of those elements each day. And what that means is that I will be sharing information about that element, obviously, but also the food will relate to that element. The activities that we're doing will relate to that element. If there's yoga that day, yoga will relate to that element in some way, or Nia dance will relate to that element in some way. And I'm super excited, especially about the food aspect of things, about bringing in that element for that particular day. So super excited about that aspect of it. as far as, you know, what is it that you're going to be able to take away from the retreat? We have many transformational experiences that we're going to be offering as well, and these are going to assist you in becoming more vitally you. We are going to be talking, I'm going to be giving you information about daily rituals that you can do. And these are things that you can do when you're at the retreat, and then also be able to take them home with you as well. We are going to be, as I mentioned, focusing on the 5 elements and how to utilize those in your home, in your office, with your life, with your emotions, all of those different things. So we're going to bring in the aspect of elements to that, so you get a lot more information about, like, how can you actually work with the elements to raise your vibration and to become more vitally you. We are going to be doing a 90-day creation process. So this is a signature process that I've developed from a couple different, I pulled it from a couple different things, and it just works really well to help you focus for a 90-day period. So I feel like the year planning is especially in this now dynamic of the 5D where things are changing so fast, it's really hard to plan a whole year out. I like the 90 days, it's an easier chunk, and you do seem to make more progress when we do that. So we have the 90-day creation. We're also going to do 50 fun things for business and for life. So you're going to be able to creating these lists of 50 fun things that you can do in your life, and also 50 fun things for your business, to help bring more of that lighter, playful energy into those aspects. So that's going to be amazing. I'm super excited about that. We're also going to be kind of digging into the emotions. As I mentioned, Maui has a way of bringing things up. So we are going to, I'm going to share with you tools of how you can work with emotions, and how does resistance show up in your life, like to recognize when it's resistance that's blocking you, and to actually help you see what might be blocking you from doing what you need to be doing, or moving forward on a project that maybe you're super excited about, but it just doesn't seem to be flowing. So we're going to be working with that aspect of things. You'll learn some new tools around that. I will also be sharing feng shui for your office, and the participants in the retreat, you guys, will be able to bring or actually send, hopefully, to me ahead of time pictures of your office, as well as just a drawn floor plan, and then I'll use that to help teach and to show people, everyone, you know, what are some of the things that we can do to shift the energy in our office to make it more supportive for us. So that's going to be amazing. I'm so excited about all of this. So excited. And then, of course, the angels want to come in, and we are going to be doing a full session with the angels about deepening your connection with your spiritual team of angels and guides, and also get you in a place where maybe you're a little bit more open to hearing what they have to say, and get you communicating more with your spiritual team and your angels and guides. So that's going to be an amazing session. And I may actually do some, I may just do some like a gallery style readings in that session as well. We'll see. We'll see what they have in store. We never know. So it's amazing. And then I also have a swag bag that I'm going to be giving each participant that is going to have just some things that'll really help you on your journey when you get home. These are things that will assist you, and I'm not gonna give you any hints because I want it to be a surprise. And so yeah, super excited about that. So you're going to be surrounded by angels all week long. You're going to be in a beautiful setting. Maui is amazing. The energy of Maui will change you. In 1 week, you will experience more personal and spiritual growth than you may have experienced in years. It is that powerful, just the energy of it. And I'm getting chills as I'm sharing that. So if you are in a space where you are ready to get yourself set up for 2020, because it's coming, very, very soon, and this retreat is in November. If you're ready to get set up for 2020 and to really become more vitally you, check out the links below for additional information and registration. So, and of course, spaces are limited. I only have so much space in the villa, and so if you're interested in this, if you're feeling the call, and that's the one thing I would say is check in with yourself and make sure that you're getting a yes, right? Getting a full body yes around that. And not to say that you won't have some resistance, because often when we're called to do things that are for our higher good, there is resistance. So there may be some resistance, but typically you can feel the excitement. You maybe get chill bumps, chicken skin as we call it here in Hawaii. You might get the angel bumps, just that confirmation that, oh yeah, this is right and true and I need to be there. So I know the angels have been telling me that they are going to be bringing this to the people that need to see this. So if you're watching this video, that is like one sign right there, right? So have an amazing, amazing rest of your day. So much love, so much aloha. Hope to see you in Maui in November.